Guys, there has been a massive new update to Warcraft Rumble. It's just dropped, and if you have to sit through what I'm about to go through, by the way, I'm standing up. I'm standing up in my room because I'm a YouTuber now. I'm a real YouTuber, and all real YouTubers stand up. Let's go through the amount of tomes I had to claim due to the bug, okay? Right, so we're just going to start clicking randomly here. It doesn't really matter what I give it to at this point. Okay, or there's another one. I'll probably just start giving it to my Griffin Rider. Yeah, probably him. Need to get these guys to 50k at least. Okay, we're on to another one. So that's our third tome. I actually don't know how many tomes I didn't have claimed. I know that I didn't quite do as many tomes as I should have done because I couldn't be bothered. It's the fourth tome. Hogger can have it. I guess we can give it to Fire Elemental. Definitely Arcane Blast. Okay, next tome. Oh, I want to get him to 100k. Oh, we're nearly at 100k with our harpies. Give it to our skeletons. Okay, that's is it now on to fifth tome? I don't even know. I've lost count. Give it to him. And give it to him. Right. Now we're on to... This looks like a mythic tome that I got from somewhere. Probably from either the shop or from my dailies. This is a hard one. I'll probably just give it to Safe Pilot. I'm actually going to give that to Arcane Blast. Going to give it to Pyromancer. I'll give it to him. I'll definitely give it to Ghoul. Okay, next one. This is another mythic tome. I've had so many. Yeah. Probably can. Both of them are good. Here we go. An upgrade for Harpies. Finally get a level up on something. Harpies leveled up. Going to give it to Wolfie. Probably Core Hounds. I don't really care between those two. I will give it to Ghoul again. Chain Lightning for sure. I will give it to Chalga because my Dragon's Breath is now above. Give it to Drakisaf. Boom. Where are we up to now? We're up to another little... Is it 1200 XP? What's a 1200 XP one that you only get 3 from? Maybe it's like a major tome or something like that. Another one. If you guys have counted... I've lost count and I stopped counting. I'm not even looking at what I'm selecting anymore. If you guys in the comments let me know how many tomes I did not have, that'd be great. And this is my first, after all the tomes I opened, that's my first blinking. Oh, we've got another double. It's a 5,000 experience one, so that must be like a mythic tome, I assume. Both of these are fine. Someone in the comments needs to let me know how many tomes I've opened during this. But this is just letting you know that the bug is fixed. 1200 for, I guess, for Drakisaf. I've neglected Earth Elemental since I finished the PvE campaign. Okay. Definitely a little bit towards that. That. Okay. Another one. Goodness gracious. How many tomes? It's been 3 minutes of just tome opening action. Oh, we've got a leader tome. Going to give it over to Tyrion. Who's the next one going to get? It's going to be Defias Bandits. We're going to give the next lot to Skeleton Party. And we have another tome. This time it's another mythic of some sort. 5,000. I'll give it to Chimera. I'll give it to Warsong Raider. I'll give it to Dark Iron Miner. Give it to Skeleton Party. I'm just trying to get everything to an even level as possible. Another mythic tome. Well, this time I'll give it to Wellpegs. Sylvanas does need a little bit of love. Gosh, this time I'll give it to him. Doesn't matter. I guess I just start working towards Quillbore. Probably give this to Mountaineer, even though Mountaineer's crap. 600 towards my Raptors. I don't know how many times we're up to now. I'm actually just going to stop even looking at what I'm pressing. I've got another one. Okay. We'll just keep pressing. I've got another one. At this point, it doesn't matter. I've got another one. I'm sure some of you will have just as many. I've got another one. I've got another one. Oh, this is a mythic. Okay, I actually need to pay attention to this. Shaman. Definitely this dude. Probably Smoke Bomb to try and get it a little bit higher. I'll give it to Quillbore. I actually will give this to Maiev. Core Hounds. I'm going to give it to get a level up. I'm going to give it to this dude. And I will get Dracosath up a level. Okay. Another one. Another mythic. How many of these did I have just sitting in the backlog? This is crazy. This, probably this. Again, I'm just trying to get stuff that isn't 100,000 towards. We're gonna get. Oh, I got 10,000 experience finally. Sappers, but we will talk about Sappers in just a moment. Okay. Probably Rend. Nice. Another one. This is just a small one. I probably should have given that to Mountain Giant. And another one. We've got to be getting to the end here at some point, haven't we? And another one. Okay, I really did have a lot of these that were... And another one. I've given up trying to even bother. Unless it's a mythic, I'm not interested. And another one. And another one. I feel like DJ Khaled. Another one. Another one. Oh, I don't have Emperor Tharisan. So now I'm getting the... See, when I get the 600 experience times, I'm just a bit like, what's the point in even clicking? And another one. Wow, 2,400 experience and another one. Is that it? Oh my gosh, we got through. Well, so if someone tells me how many tomes I had backlogged there, that would be great. I did actually not get every tome every day because I just realized that it got to the point where I couldn't be bothered. But there we go. That is it. That is everything that I got in terms of my tome backlog. But let's talk about the patch. So, yeah, you guys have just watched me open 7 minutes worth of tomes. 7 minutes worth of tome content before we actually got to the patch. I probably will put a disclaimer in at the start of this video that if you want to jump to the patch notes, you've got to go to minute 7, because otherwise you're going to watch me opening tomes for 7 minutes. But if I had to do it due to the debug, you guys had to watch me do it. So let's talk about the patch notes now. Right, so patch notes. Fixed an issue if you were unable to claim tomes. Well, if you've been watching my video, you just realised that has been fixed. Fixed an issue that caused the display army level not to include bonus levels from army upgrade slots, which is interesting because that was affecting like how dungeons looked to you in terms of level. This is the big wild one. Goblin Sappers will no longer benefit from the first strike modifier. So, it was fun while it lasted. The video that I made the other day is now completely pointless because Goblin Sappers are basically just got back to being meme status. They obviously were really fun for a little while. I think that I actually... No, okay, this is my genuine opinion on Goblin Sappers. I could say that I thought they were good, and I thought they were fun, and I thought it was an interesting thing to have introduced to the meta. But here's my honest take, and I actually said this in the Rumble Creator Discord. I think that having a certain unit single-handedly dictate the meta where it has to go in every deck, and if you don't have a response to it in your deck, you lose, is not healthy. Feel free to disagree or agree with me on that one. I'd love to hear your thoughts in the comment, but I just think that every competitive deck in the meta, apart from Jaina, because Jaina could handle Sappers, had Goblin Sappers. And if you weren't running Goblin Sappers, or you didn't have an answer that you could quickly rotate to, like Chain Lightning in a faster cycle deck, and even if you did have Chain Lightning, if you're going up against the Chalga with 4/1 costs in her deck, you often couldn't outcycle anyway. Then frankly, I think that's not a healthy way for the meta to be. So I think that's probably the way that Blizzard saw it. So now spells are no longer benefited by first strike, and Goblin Sappers are no longer benefited by first strike. So now we're just back to regular old Wellpegs being insane, Safe Pilot probably being back in the meta again because it's good with first strike, etc. There are probably some different decks. I'm going to have to do some research, and we'll do some videos over the weekend about some of the new decks for PvP. Fix an issue with Witch Doctor's Spirit Ward VFX to be displayed above bridges, additional fixes, and stuff. There were... Give me 1 second. There were some notes in the Creator Discord, but I'm not sure they're for us to share. So I'm going to quickly have a look. Yes, there was some stuff. There was some minor stuff, graphics and VFX stuff that's not worth sharing. Wow. So 70% of this video was opening tomes. 30% of this video was talking about the patch, but it does change the PvP beta massively. So there we go. Signing off after 7 minutes of opening tomes. Whee!